Hello, I'm Damien from Nintendo Life.
And I'm Tom.
And this is part 3 of our in-depth look at the new Nintendo 3DS. And today we're going to be looking at another thing that was popular in the poll that we ran on the site, which is the additional control options that we've got in this.
Yeah, I think these were the big thing when it was announced, to be honest. Everyone had been talking about a second circle pad. It's not a circle pad.
No.
It's the C-Stick.
Yeah.
We had a better name for it, but they've called it the C-Stick.
C-Stick, yeah. It's fair, I think the people probably are going to be too young, a lot of people who are buying 3DS, to remember this. But remember old laptops where they used to have the little mouse pointer nub in between the keys?
Yeah.
That is kind of what this is. It's very, very sensitive to pressure. You know, when the machine's off, it doesn't even feel like it's moving, but when you're in the game, it does actually offer analog input.
There was probably a 15-year-old box of these somewhere, and Nintendo bought the box.
Job lot, yeah. And it works really well. I mean,
it does actually work.
It works well because obviously, I think if they'd put a circle pad that side, you've got to move all the interface down, you've got to move the buttons down, and then that changes the whole grip of the machine. So I think it is a good solution.
And the important point is games automatically detect that as the Circle Pad Pro.
Yeah.
Which was a big ugly thing, although it's a bit of a must-have for Resident Evil or Monster Hunter fans. But yeah, it just automatically detects it.
Yeah, we've tested it with older games, and it just the screen flashes up and it just says it's a Circle Pad Pro. So obviously the hardware has been designed to detect that and replace it with these. And then you've got the
there are two extra shoulder buttons. They're sort of small ones alongside the main buttons. And
you can see how that's kind of what's facilitated the movement of the game slot down to the bottom of the machine, because now you've got these extra things on the top.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how these are used more and more. I haven't actually used them yet much.
No. Because
in something like Monster Hunter, you only use one of each.
Yeah.
But it does give Nintendo more options. It also means the 3DS has the same inputs as a gamepad.
So yeah, that's interesting.
If they do more stuff like the thing where you can play Smash Brothers on Wii U with a 3DS.
Yeah. You've got that option.
Suddenly, there's a more matched system.
Another thing that's worth mentioning as well, I suppose, is that the start and select buttons have moved. Then they're now, instead of being next to the home button on the bottom, they're at the side.
I quite like that. And the power buttons down there on now. Yeah. I actually find it a pain to push on the small one. I think it's better on the XL. But the small one, it's sort of in.
I suppose you're less likely to accidentally push it where it is there. But yeah,
so I've never accidentally turned it off.
It does take a bit of getting used to.
Yeah, and the stylus is down there as well.
That's also down there, yeah, at the very bottom.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I think the C-Stick's really good.
The C-Stick's great.
Extra buttons at the top could be useful in future.
If you're a Nintendo fan, then Amiibo is something that you're going to be very excited about at the moment. It's Nintendo's take on the whole toys to life concept. Yeah. And the new Nintendo 3DS comes with the ability to interact with Amiibo figures.
Yeah, the scanner is under the touchscreen. So whereas on the gamepad on the Wii U you have this little area on the bottom left, here you just touch the Amiibo onto the touchscreen, and there you go. Yeah. It's already happening in Japan. There are already games in Japan using them, but the first game to do it in the West will be Smash Brothers in February. Yeah. Or Ace Combat, which
I think they're both hitting at the same time, aren't they? And Ace Combat allows you to you tap a figure on, and certain figures give you special skins for the planes, don't they? In the actual game, which is a really cool idea. I mean, it's obviously the Amiibo figures. You're not buying them specifically for Ace Combat. You'll have them already, so it's like a little bonus. And then obviously in Smash that's a known quantity because it's the same as the Wii U version. I think that could be interesting. Yeah. Because the concept, you could train your figure up while you're moving around, and then.
What I want to, it's not quite been cleared up whether we can just move figures between the Wii U and 3DS one.
That'd be interesting.
I hope so, but we'll see how that pans out. Codename Steam is quite cool. If you've defied the odds and got some of these rare Fire Emblem Amiibo marks, very
paid
hard
over
to
the
get.
odds,
Fire Emblem Amiibo out now and coming up soon. You'll scan there into Codename Steam, which is Intelligent Systems again, and there'll be playable characters in battles, which will be weird because it's like steampunk aesthetic. And there'll be these little Fire Emblem characters running around.
Cool little bonus.
That's very neat, and that's the kind of thing that hopefully we'll see more of on 3DS.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our other new Nintendo 3DS coverage.